You did it. You have made the investment and purchased your Master Resell Rights product, and you are ready to get the ball rolling with this thing. You are ready to make some money. Where do you start? So that's what we're going to talk about today, how to actually make money from your Master Resell product. Let's get into it. Hey, partners. So today we are going to dive into a much requested topic in my Prosperity Partners community, and that is digital products, specifically MRR, Master Resell Rights. You cannot go anywhere in these social media streets without hearing anybody talking about MRR, Master Resell Rights. You need to start your digital product business now. So I'm not surprised that many of you have jumped on a bandwagon, made the investment. It is a nominal investment for a business. And then you opened it up and found over 300 topics. Yes, and most of these, there are literally over 300 videos that are walking you through what? How to sell either digital products, period, or that specific digital product. And I can understand that is extremely overwhelming. And then you start to wonder, how are these people making like money 48 hours after they purchased it? Did they go through all of these videos? Of course they didn't. So I am going to give you a strategy for you to start making money right away, and also utilizing the tools that are included with your digital product business. So if you see me looking down, I have some notes. And so I want to make sure that I stay on track. If anybody has been on a workshop, a webinar, or training, or anything, I always have slides, I always have notes. Otherwise, we will be talking about something completely different at the end of the training. So I'm going to respect your time and do the exact same thing with you. We're going to make this very detailed and step by step so you can start making this money, right? So let's get started. How to actually start making money in your Master Resell Rights business. First, I want to talk about the difference in the type of products that you actually have, because I actually do train credit coaches, financial coaches, and work with those who are in the service-based business, coaches, accountants, all of that good stuff, and helping them to identify digital products in their business so they can start creating some passive recurring income, okay? Because working on one-on-one all the time is exhausting. So that's something that I do on the regular. So Master Resell Rights is when you have the rights to sell the product. And when you sell this already established product, you are actually selling the rights for whoever buys it to sell it as well. The key thing here is that you can't make changes to it. You have to keep it bundled. Whoever is in the video doing the training, that has to stay the exact same. You have the rights to sell the product, and then it's master rights, because when you sell it, you also are selling the right for whoever buys it, whoever purchased it, to sell it as well. So that's Master Resell Rights. Now, I usually train on PLR, private label rights. And the reason why I love PLR is because I'm working with businesses that have their own brands, and they are able to purchase a ready-made product and then tailor it, adjust it, edit it, do whatever they want in it. And all of that product, that new product that they're creating, is theirs, and they can brand it, they can change it, they can edit it, whatever. The only thing you're able to do with Master Resell Rights is brand it, slap your logo on it, change the name, but all of the contents for the most of them has to be the same. Some of you said that you're able to edit your MRR as well. That's not MRR, that's PLR, private label rights. So make sure that you are actually reading the terms and conditions, okay, what you signed up for, what you personally signed when you purchased it, so you can make sure that you're not doing something illegal and it comes back to bite you. So again, MRR, Master Resell Rights, you have the rights to sell the product, edit the name, etc., but you can't change any of the contents. Whoever buys it from you can do the exact same. Private label rights, you can do whatever you want to it. As soon as you purchase it, it's yours. You always want to read the terms and conditions no matter what. And then just resell rights means that you can resell it. I mean, you can still edit it and brand it, and some of them allow you to modify it, but when you sell it, they can't resell it as well. Like, that's not how it works. Does that make sense? Let me know if you got comments on that, or if you have any questions, comments, or stuff. But make sure you're reading the terms and conditions. That's the first thing I want you to do. All right, so let's get into actually how to start making some money. The first thing I want you to ask yourself is this something that you are just in for a good time or a long time? And either way is fine. You can make money no matter what. Good time means I'm just looking to make some money. I need to pay out bills, do whatever it is, whatever your reasoning, your goals, or what have you is, or are. That's a good time, right? Long time means I can actually see myself doing this for a while, or I already have a business, but I can see myself using this information in my own business and having an actual product to sell as well. A lot of people in multi-level marketing are using this. Real estate, the service-based business coaches, a lot of business coaches are starting to use this as well. Those in the course creating digital product-based business are not, especially in business. And that's only because we create our own products. We have our own system, methodologies, and framework. And a lot of the information that is in a lot, review 3, are in the digital MRR business, digital product MRR business is pretty like, I don't want to say basic, but it's not as in-depth. Okay. Let me know if that makes sense for you. So one of the things that I want you to do is really reflect on, what am I in this for? And like I said, any one of them is totally 100% okay. Am I in this thing for a good time, making a little extra money, and then maybe invest in the business that I'm really passionate about? Or can I really see this morphing into something that's like a long-term, steady business, or a nice product offering that's already a part of my business? Like content creators who are creating content on whatever your target audience is, and this is just something for you to sell, like this would be perfect for you, right? But you still want to be strategic in how you actually are marketing it and making money off of it, especially because this is a loud industry. But almost everything is, right? Everybody and their mama and their grandmama are talking about master resell rights and digital product-based businesses right now. And so what you want to think about is innovation, differentiation. I would say differentiation first and innovation. You want to stand out. You want to be different. You want to separate yourself from the masses, because if you've been hearing them, they all sound alike. They all have the same story. Nothing's unique. And so if you follow one person, you follow another one, because there are little minions all over each other. You want to be different. You want to be creative. Let your creative juices formulate, and you want to stand out. So let's talk about how you can actually do that. First thing I want you to do, so this is step number 1, we're officially getting into how you can actually start making money from your Master Resell Rights product. You want to look at what you actually have inside of the course. There's actually some pretty decent, actually good courses in there, especially when you're just starting out. And then all of them have a community. And they also have weekly, I won't say all of them, they also have weekly Q&As on marketing and different topics in, I believe it's Spanish and English right now. Take advantage of that. Take advantage of that, because if you are brand new and starting out and you have no idea what you're doing, look through the comments. Somebody's asked that question before. Show up to the live, get the support that you need. You paid for it. For some of them, it automatically comes with it, and then others you have to pay an extra fee. I don't know, one was like $15 a month or something like that in order to get that support. If it doesn't come with it, I understand not joining, but if it comes with your purchase price, take advantage of it. If nothing else, review some of the products, the beginning courses. All of them had like some type of beginner courses to start you off with. One was really in depth, really in depth. I really like it. Other ones were kind of, 2 of them were in depth. But one was okay, and then one was like really brief, okay? So take advantage of the starting courses so you can really get acclimated with what's up. Number 2, I really want you to skim through what is offered in the courses or in the whole course, because you want to see what stands out. What stands out? You may see something on content creation and get really dove in, like, wow, I really love this. You may see something on running paid advertising. They may really click with you. You may see something on social media marketing. That's going to click with you. Number 1, you're looking for what you may need help with as you are starting to market this. Number 2, you're thinking of maybe things that you can generate on top of this product, and we're going to talk about that later. That's going to give you that differentiation, that edge that's going to make you to start off, stand out rather, so that when you start talking about this, you can mention something that you're going to add on to make it more appealing. It's up to you if you want to charge for it. I suggest doing it as a lead magnet. Like I said, we're going to start about that. So take a skim through some of the topics, and I want you to see which ones you can maybe create another guide or a summary. You can totally use ChatGPT for that, okay? Next, identify your target market. Notice I did not say your target audience, which is a little bit different. The market is like your industry. Like I mentioned before, you are in a loud industry right now. Everybody is talking about MRR, digital products, etc. I have never entered a market that wasn't loud. So I don't want that to scare you or kind of worry you or anything like that. Credit repair, loud. Real estate, loud. Digital courses, digital products, loud. Coaching, loud. Okay, do you get my drift? And I have been successful in each and every one, and you can too. However, you have to be, number one, authentically you. Don't try to be someone else. Don't try to sound like everyone else. Don't try to use the same story. I want you to take pieces of what they're obviously are teaching everybody. Otherwise, they wouldn't be saying the same thing. And I want you to take that and make it yours. Put your own personal stank, your funk, your story to it, so that when people hear from you, it sounds totally different, where it's going to separate you from the masses. You ever seen like those little things where it has like all the black people and then it's like a red person right there? You want to be the red person that stands out. And so in order to do that, you have to talk to someone. You have to talk to a market. And I don't want you to be doing what everyone else is doing, which is talking to everybody. I talked to one of the members on part of my Prosperity Partners community, and I asked, who's your target audience, like, or target market? And I did say audience, and like, who are you talking to? I said, she's like, what do you mean? And I said, well, who needs this product? Everybody. If you talk to everybody, you're talking to no one. If you are talking to everybody, you are talking to no one. If you are following someone on social media right now or their podcast, wherever, you are following them because when they talk, when they teach, they are giving you so much value and you feel that they are talking to you. That's because they have not only identified a target market, they also know who their target audience is, and they've also niched down. So when they are talking to you, you are like, oh my gosh, get out of my head right now. Why do I feel like you're talking exactly to me? And you start having different emotions that attract you to them because now they're giving you so much value and you know that they are the person that's going to help you, uplift you, empower you, make you laugh, whatever emotion that is, and that's who you want to be. And let me tell you, you already know. You are already dope. So I don't want you to try to be like anybody else. And I definitely don't want you to be like everybody else. I want you to be authentically you. Why did you start this business? What appealed to you? Making money. Why is making money to you important? Determine that. That's a part of your story. And you can use ChatGPT to break all of this down. I want to stand out. I want to be different. What are some ways that I can do that? Make sure you tell, and I can do a totally separate video on this, ChatGPT, who it is, how long they've been in the business, what you would like them to do for you, and answer the following questions, right? And then it can start giving you some ideas on developing a story based on you telling ChatGPT your story and different marketing techniques that'll help you stand apart. So first, I want you to brainstorm who would benefit from this product. And it might be a long list because a lot of people can benefit from digital marketing products and reselling it, but specifically who's going to benefit the most. Then I want you to consider your own interests and experiences, because a lot of times your target market is going to look like you. They're going to have the same needs as you, the same desires as you, the same wants as you, the same, I'm going to say pain points, but yeah, pain points and struggles that you're going with. And it's going to be easier for you to talk to people who are similar to you because you're literally sharing your own experience. And you don't have to be super transparent and telling everybody your business while you're doing this, but you want to share enough that's going to create connection. So when you come and you tell stories, or you're saying, this is why I love the digital product-based business, this is why I signed up, this is why I think it would help X, Y, and Z. And now it's creating more of a connection, and it's going to weed out those who won't necessarily stick. You want to create content that creates stickiness, where people are like, yes. And stickiness means for those who are in it for the long haul, they are going to stick around for a while. So as you start to market other ventures, other products, other services, they already are here for you. So they're going to be sticky and they're going to follow you to the next part of your business journey. So that's definitely important. Another thing I want you to do is to go into online communities and see, this is once you've identified your target market, and see what these people are talking about. How are they communicating it? What verbiage are they using? What struggles are they having? What are some of their dreams? What are their unspoken, well, I guess on social media, spoken fears? What's keeping them up at night, whether from excitement or stress? You want to know these things, and then you want to use this in your content, because if you truly feel that this is the solution that is going to not only help them with the content in the MRR to grow their business, but also give them an actual product for them to sell and make some more money, whether they're in it for a good time or a long time, you want to let them know why. And you want to use their own words that they express, whether it's a Facebook community, whether it's a LinkedIn community, whether it is what I love to do, I love to look at lives or on YouTube videos of people who are talking about different parts of digital marketing, whether it's products, courses, whatever. And I like to look in the comments and see those, or to join a webinar or a live stream on any type of training and look at the comments. Because as long as that person who is training has the people who are your desired target market, you're going to see all the content you need inside of the comments. So I love to do that. Online social searches, like when you type in your target market, there will be like little suggestions that Google has. Those suggestions are things that people actually type. So now you know what they're searching for, and that works in YouTube as well. And then, like I said, if a community comes with your MRR purchase, you're going to see a lot of the struggles that people are having when they first come on or after a while. And then you're able to create other products or create content or solutions so that that's going to be solved for the people who come and buy from you directly, using ChatGPT, of course, right off the bat. Right off the bat. These are some of the struggles that people usually have when they purchase other MRR products from other people. But when you're with me, we are a community. We are a tribe. So I've already identified them, and here's the solutions, or here's a framework, or here's a guide, or here's a checklist training that I'm going to give you for free just for rocking with me. And so that's kind of how you go about choosing your target market. Choosing your target market. There's a little bit more that goes into that, but that'll definitely get you started off. And then from there, you can create even further and narrow down your niche. This is going to be really good for you in differentiating yourself from people who are selling to everybody, because now you are building a community, which I want to talk about a little bit more. And you're also begin to identify your brand and your brand's identity. People typically start there first, but since you already got a product, right, and you already kind of got something to sell, you kind of want to go through target audience, niche, and all that stuff, and then start thinking, what kind of brand do I want? Now, if you're in this for a good time, it doesn't have to be as in-depth, but you do want a name, maybe some colors, and you can look up kind of what stands out to you, what you like, or what have you, and then maybe even a logo, and you can design all of that in Canva. So it's not something that's super intense. Like I helped a client create one in like 30 minutes on Canva. It was unique. It's cute. It's up on her YouTube channel. It's on her paperwork as far as her documentation, stationery, and all that stuff. She loves it, right? And then I spoke about this before, your unique selling proposition. And this is literally what makes you and buying from you stands apart. So typically is what makes your product stand apart, but you are selling the same thing everybody else is. And so now you are going to stand apart. Buying from you is going to stand apart. And why that product and whatever it is that you're attaching to that product to make their purchase and then launching, so then they start selling this product much more smoother. Also internalize what concerns you're having selling this product, because once you internalize that, you can start writing some things down, brainstorming with ChatGPT. It can write you a guide. It can write you a checklist. It can write you a planner. It can write you anything that now you're going to say, I have this startup kit, and this is going to let you know what courses to take in what order, so that you can get started right away, in addition to blah, 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 blah. So you can really hit the ground running. So as you're learning, you're also going to be implementing and making money right away. See what I'm saying? So that's how you can kind of spin it. Then you want to start the marketing. Now, one of the things that I've seen is people are like either doing TikTok or Instagram. I haven't seen as many on Facebook or as many on YouTube. I have seen a lot on YouTube. I think Facebook is the only one that's lagging. But just choose the one that you're comfortable with. You can rock it on any platform as long as it's something that you're going to be consistent and persistent with, and that you're going to show up authentically you. And so initially that's going to start off with something that you're comfortable in. I know for me, I was comfortable first and foremost with Facebook. I went in, I built the group, and then what was out back then? Periscope. I just aged myself, Lord. That's okay though. Periscope, I showed up every single Wednesday. did a live call, Q&A call, or I had like different things set up. Point is, people knew on Wednesday I was coming on live and they were waiting. People knew inside of the group we were going to have, this challenge and this going on. I was consistent. Whatever method you choose, consistency is absolutely a key. Not key, but key. And therefore, that means that there has to be some planning around there. Fortunately, ChatGPT does have some content planning capabilities that are really good, and it help you to write the captions. They give you suggestions on the type of images. And videos are probably the easiest because it can zip you up a script. You can customize it to your own personality, how you talk, your vernacular, your little slang or isms. I have nativa isms, and you can kind of rock out from there. So definitely choose a platform first. Don't try to be everywhere. That's called omnipresent when you're first starting out. That is going to be overwhelming as heck. Choose one, and there isn't a bad one. It's just the one that you have maybe the most followers on, the most influence, the most comfortability, and go from there. And then you're going to create the accounts. Please don't Google a name and then try to create the account, because if you ever try to do a website at any point, so long haulers, you should be saving your profile or your business name and on social media. You should be buying the website, so whether it's GoDaddy or something else. Really, really love the name, and you know it's yours. You should be filing a trademark with an intention to utilize it. So let me know if you have any questions on that. But essentially, save the profile. The reason why I say don't Google beforehand, because as soon as you try to go and buy the website from any type of domain place, what'll happen is it'll be taken and they'll try to sell it to you, where it's usually like 99 cents, $5.99, $10.99. It's going to be like, we'll sell it to you for $1,000 because why? You Googled it and they got it. Somebody's looking for this. Oh, bet. And then it's gone. So that obviously has happened to me. That's why I'm warning you about it. All right, so I mentioned the content calendar, and that's literally where it's a calendar with different marketing activities, and you can put whatever you want in there. So if you know you're going to create a group first, build the community first, then do the group. So initially, you're probably going to do videos. You're probably going to do carousel posts. You're probably going to be doing shorts or reels. And so you want a nice little mixture, and you want to make sure it's not overwhelming. I know some people say post 3 to 5 times on TikTok a day, or post 3 to 5 times on IG a day, and it's going to help the algorithm. I mean, it does. There's some truth for that. But you know what helps even more? Not being burned out and being consistent. So I've seen people who post like 3 times a week still have thousands of followers, hundreds of thousands of followers. And the reason why is because they're consistent and they provide dope value. It's nothing like something they can Google on, they can look up on ChatGPT, okay? ChatGPT will go as deep as you tell it to go, but that first output is just this, right? And people who aren't familiar are like, oh my gosh, this is great. But even if you look at the videos you have, you know, the things can go a lot deeper. And then if you have some more advanced videos from professionals in the digital marketing space, it goes way deeper. That's why you have a gazillion and one courses on, you know, basic to intermediate to advanced email strategy. Same with paid advertising. Same with the creation of digital products. It can go much deeper. And so you want to make sure, even if you can't go deeper right now just because you don't know, you want to make sure at least you're selling your story. At least you're being authentic. At least you're being yourself. At least you're connecting with your target market and your niche. And at least you are providing value that goes just a little bit deeper than people who have purchased the product and haven't even opened it up. Start selling it before they open it up. They haven't looked at anything. So even if you go to like, let me see, let's say it's, I don't know if this is true, but let's say that content marketing had like 20 videos, they maybe made it to video 5. Go to video 10 to 20 and start teaching a little snippets of that. And then telling, you know, there's more information inside of this digital marketing product that I'm selling, MRR. And what's even better, and as you learn more, you're able to sell this as well. So just go a little deeper, because a lot of people haven't even cracked that thing open. So you'll stand out just from doing that. And then decide how else you're going to pop up. Some people are doing blog posts. I haven't seen that many, but if you have people who read or you just love to write, that'll be great. Blogs, of course, as I mentioned before, and just being consistent. Consistency is key. All right, let's talk about something else that's super important, and that is email marketing. Now, depending on where you are going to sell this at, the email marketing may already be built in. MRR products are saying to use stand store, which is okay. I mean, there are some limitations. I personally like, is it System S System, and then it has an extra E.io. I like them. I like Beacon because it's free, but I really like the System or System A, I don't know what it is, .io. I'll put the link below. Not an affiliate. I use Kartra actually, which I really love. Yeah, I like that because of the email marketing. The reason why email marketing is so important is because when you are doing your content creation, right, you want to offer lead magnets in order to start building up your email list. And then you're able to continue the conversation in email. They are welcoming you into their private space. And you want to thank them by giving even more value, more value, and really just creating that community. Once you have a community, especially if you're in this for the long haul, you just have more stickiness. Like my community, I mean, we are bomb. Okay, that's why we partners, right? So I name my community. I know when birthdays are coming up, when people have had a baby, gotten married, gotten divorced, gotten invites, gotten cooked for, invitations to come to their home. That's the type of community that you want for the long haulers, because those are the people who are going to rock with you no matter what. Even if they don't want what you're offering at that moment, they will refer people to you right off the bat. They will also inform you of what they need assistance with. And so you never run out of ideas for content, creating connections with other people whom you can create referral or affiliate partnerships with, creating another stream of income. Whatever it is, the community is key. And you do that very, very well with your email list. And it's a tad bit difficult, more difficult to do on other platforms, maybe except for the groups that you can create on LinkedIn and Facebook. And even then, you want an email list. So remember, we talked about looking through the content. Now that we're talking about email lists, looking through the content and finding out which topics really like connect with you, or you want to dive deeper, or maybe you looked at the first couple of videos was like, oh my God, I love this. You know what I'm saying? Really think about topics like that you can create a lead magnet off of. And then also remember when I said show up to the Q&As, if it comes with your MRR, look through the community and see what questions that come up, and then using that as a lead magnet. And as long as you have ideas and some type of framework, ChatGPT can do the rest. But if before you let ChatGPT determine your brand's identity, your brand's voice, you have to think about who your brand is first, which is why I said that. Because I mentioned ChatGPT a lot, we use it a lot, but trust and believe ChatGPT has everything from our brand identity, our brand voice, our brand personality, our client avatars, which is when we are about to launch something, we create an avatar of who would be like the perfect person for this product. And so when it's generating this opportunity, it'll say, oh, Pam is such and such and such and such. And this is, I know that she likes this type of content. She likes it to be in this voice. These are your isms. I tell it my isms so it can interweave, it can weave that into the content. You want to do all of that. So as long as you are authentically you, and you have maybe some writing, or maybe somebody else has written something that was like, oh my God, this is so me. Copy and paste that, put that in ChatGPT, ask it, hey, can you explain what voice this is, personality, la, la, la. ChatGPT will spit that back out to you, copy and paste it somewhere. So every time you ask it to create content, you can take that, this is my brand voice, personality, blah, blah, blah. These are my isms. I would like for you to create blah. And it's gonna then do that. Some people do like, you are a millennial, you are, a Gen Y or a Gen Z or what have you. Like, no, you wanted to create content that's more closer to you. If you were in my one of my coaching classes, whether it's in financial, digital product accelerator, credit CEO, financial coaches, what is it? Six-figure financial coach. Forgot the name to my own product. You know that we dove into this quite a bit on how to use ChatGPT quicker so you're not frustrated with the results, how to use it for productivity. And this is some of the tips I'm actually sharing from that. All right, so we created the lead magnet. You got it all created from ChatGPT, personalized to you. It's super easy to choose a template off of Canva, which is free, and make it work by just copying and pasting in there, changing the colors, et cetera, et cetera. You are going to either use the email system that comes with Stand Store. It's a little higher price I don't know how to pronounce it. Somebody tell me in the comments. .io, or you can go to MailChimp, Aweber, ConvertKit. I used to love ConvertKit. I've used all of these, by the way. MailChimp, Aweber, ConvertKit. Like I said, we used to use Keep, Confusionsoft. Oh my gosh, that didn't work for me. And then now we use Kartra, which is like love. So as you see, I went through quite a few before I got the one that really resonated with me. I love ConvertKit as well. That was really great. I would say start off with something super simple and cheap. Super simple and cheap. You are just starting off. You are not trying to start off with no bill. You're trying to make money, not spend money, right? So start off with something super cheap. Regular emails, it can even just be one a week. I try to send about 2 or more, but now I have different things that I send emails to. But I really try to send about 1 email per email list that I have. So I have those who are interested in digital products, those who are interested in who already have services and they're more streamlined, and now they want to create digital products in order to create more passive streams of income in their already existing business. I have the personal finance sector. That's my partners. That's the channel, you know, that really kicked the digital creating a digital product business off. I also have the one that I do with, which is really my husband's. I'm like, you know, an EA, an executive assistant, but it's his AI business. And he has I'm gonna actually have him do his like own video, because the way he has used AI to like really give me the exhale in my business for some things to make me more productive has been like phenomenal. So, and then finally, paid advertising. So remember, you did your own content creation on free platforms. You created lead magnets. You create sticky content that built that community. You got them on your email list. You continuously provided value by looking at questions that are already being asked, struggles that are already being that people are going through, the reasons why people quit, and how you are not going to let that happen to anybody. Of course, you can't stop it. Well, let that happen to anybody that works with you. And one of the things I want to mention about building community, right? You don't have to be above right here. One of my partners was saying that, well, you know, I don't really know anything. Am I being inauthentic, or am I being fake or phony by, you know, saying, hey, you know, come do digital products. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, say that. Listen, I'm just getting started, but I'm so excited about only a few videos in. As soon as I knew that I could resell this bad boy, I was like, let's do this. So right now I'm building a squad. I'm building a crew. I don't want you to think of me, of your mentor, your coach. We are partners. You can still my partner. Go ahead. We are partners. We are the band. What am I thinking about band? Rubber band, man. Why? That's one thing about. You are the band crew, whatever you want to say that you are, and you can say we are building this together. So therefore, especially if you have the community that's a part of your MRR product, you can be like, yo, there's a Q&A today. Who's meet me there? You know, band squad. I don't know, dollar crew, whatever you want to call it, okay? You know, let's represent, let's go there hard. Let's make sure, get together, have your own little meetings. What are you doing? You know, and kind of really create that community around people who are genuinely looking to up level, because a lot of us do not have people like that on our regular everyday life. So if you are creating these people for you, that is another thing that is a plus about making your MRR product work in this way. That's how the name Prosperity Partners came about, because I did not have a lot of people around me who were looking to fix their credit, who were working on crushing some goals, who were actively working on crushing some goals, who were actually moving to make it happen, who were looking to get out of debt, who were thinking on a different level that required them to delay gratification and make some sacrifices in order to help things happen. Make things happen. So that's how Prosperity Partners came about. I created my own community, let them know what I was going through. As I was learning, I was sharing with them. Obviously, I had some experience. I have a master's in finance, but the community part, I didn't know nothing about building no community. I literally just want people around me with the same mindset, and I wanted to give them as much value and education and tools and strategies to make it to that next level. Because it's really all about what? Lighting our goals on fire. It's really all about what? Fulfillment. And I wanted people who wanted to live the most epic, fulfilled life ever. And in order to do that, we need to master our money, destroy our debt, soar our credit scores so we can begin leveraging our finances to crush our financial goals. That's how that all started, because I needed community around me, and you can do the exact same thing. So essentially from here, I mean, we talked about paid, regular advertising. You can do paid advertising as well. And then after you kind of get a good cadence and rhythm going, it's going to take a while. Give yourself patience, give yourself grace, be consistent and rely on the community that comes around it. Or enjoy the community here. You know, if you're on the Prosperity Partners channel watching this, we have She Stacks Money. I just created specifically for this reason. Typically, my clients come from the Prosperity Partners community or my online personal finance membership, Wealth on Fire, or just connecting inside of different business conferences and masterminds and group coaching programs. And people are like, oh my God, I want to work with you. Or can you help me create this? Or this is my struggle. And I help them create bomb lead magnets or freebies, as I call them. We help them create workflows, go through the customer journey, streamline it. I'm all about systemizing. So there's project management plans and all that good stuff, and kind of getting into the non-sexy stuff that really makes that exhale in your business. And then where you're waking up to, you know, PayPal, Stripe, what's another popular one? Shopify, things on your phone, because the system is flowing the way you desire it and want it to. And so I love it. Okay, so that's why I created the She Stacks Money channel, so we can continue to have these conversations. Ask as many questions as you desire. All of my content is literally driven by what my community desires. So always know that this is a safe space. You can shoot a message. And if I want to, not if I want to, but if it's something that I can answer really quickly, I'll do a full video on it. Think about doing a blog on it as well. I am that writing person, so I will write a blog in a minute just to make sure that you have the value to really crush it. The digital marketing business or digital product-based business has been phenomenal for me, whether it is planners, workbooks, guides, checklists, courses. I'm huge on courses. And then creating different avenues for you to stack your money. That's why She Stacks Money. On top of this, just one product is like clutch. I'm telling you, once you have this MRR product, if this like sparks something in you where now you want to create your own digital products and you want to create a system around it so that when you launch it, launching is a whole other beast. It's not just like, hey, this is what I'm doing. You have to go through a process of launching, and you also want to evergreen it. That means have it running systematically in the background while you're not actively showing up to make it happen. If that doesn't make sense, let me know in the comments below. Anywho, I enjoyed sharing this information with you. I can't wait to see your comments and questions and all of that good stuff below. And I know you're going to crush it. And I cannot wait for us to stack that money. See you in the next video.